15 years of journey, especially these stores. So could you elaborate the expansion plans of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh and brand equity?
Thank you. Yes, we are meeting at our Banjara Hills flagship store, which is our 15th year in the same location. Actually, our journey in Hyderabad started in 2001, which is our first store in Secunderabad. Yesterday, we actually opened two stores, two more flagship stores, one in AS Rao Nagar and one in Vanasthalipuram. That is our number 13 and number 14 stores in Hyderabad city alone. Totally, we have 20 stores in Telangana alone and 18 stores in Andhra Pradesh. So 40 stores in both the combined states. Both states have been very, very strong for us for many years. We have a long association with both these states across multiple formats, and we see huge opportunity in the coming years to further expand this from 40 to 50 or 60 stores in the next 3-4 years time.
So for how much typical store it costs?
Most of our stores are run by franchisees, so we tend to partner with somebody who runs our stores. So in Hyderabad, we have 2 or 3 partners. Between them, they run all our stores. Similarly, we have partners in Telangana, similarly partners in Andhra. They typically put up all the stores and they run the stores. Typically, an investment of store by them would be about 25 to 35 lakh rupees will be the investment requirement from their side. We support them with all the design, the merchandise, all the inputs, the technical inputs to run the store is provided by us.
So for expansion, right now you are in the metros.
Yes.
Now you are going to be expanding at tier 2 and 3 also
Yes.
because of urbanization.
Yes.
What are the things? So what could be your plans? You go through with the franchising model or you go through with this own retail?
No, we prefer to go with franchisees. I am a strong believer in the fact that as a company we should provide good product, but we should look for good partners. So that has been our motto from day one, and which is why we will expand only with good. Our existing partners are given the first choice, but we also invite new partners to join us on this journey. And our focus is now clearly to expand both in big cities. See, Hyderabad as a city is expanding in all directions, and so many new areas are emerging. So that also gives us an opportunity to further expand in Hyderabad. But outside of this, we see that with the announcement of so many districts in both Telangana and Andhra, the infrastructure push that will come as a result of all this, it will give us opportunity to further expand into tier 2, tier 3 towns. And we are very excited because of that opportunity, because we see so many good towns in both the states which are emerging, where the culture of stylish dressing is already there for men's. And so we feel we are the right brand which can afford, we can approach those towns and mark our presence in those towns.
So where do you have the manufacturing facility, and do you have any plans for putting manufacturing centers in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana? Because you know that these are the bifurcated states and
Yes.
Most emerging states right now.
Yes.
You only mentioned that Telangana is
Yes.
rising in IT.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you know that most of the younger generations and IT people are there in Hyderabad, so you can have the more potential to expand the brand.
Yeah.
So do you have any plans to put the manufacturing facility?
Not really. Our entire approach is an asset-light model. We design everything. We control the manufacturing, but we work with partners. We already, in fact, have some partners with whom we have long relationships here, who have been supplying to us fabrics. Andhra, Telangana is one of the biggest cotton suppliers, and so we have worked with people from there. We keep working with people from Guntur area. For many years, we have been working with mills from there with whom we source. So we have large sourcing associations with them for many years, and those partnerships will keep strengthening as we go forward.
So when you come to the revenue part, so how much you are doing through this store, complete stores, and what are your targets for next 1 year or 3 years?
See, I think Andhra and Telangana put together is almost pan India. We are a 400 crore company. And we are very bullish for the coming financial year. We think with COVID behind us, hopefully, and no re-emergence, we see clearly customers are going to come back to stores. Of course, there is also younger generation which is shopping online. So both put together, we are very bullish that we can grow at least 20% in this financial year.
So now you are in two segments.
Yes.
Do you have any plans to extend that segments to another
Mm, Not immediately. I think we are core men's. We launched a boys business about 4 years back. We saw a huge opportunity for branded clothing for young boys. So we expanded the whole range into that segment. Both of them are growing very well. So our focus is now going to be only to strengthen both of these areas in the next 2 to 3 years time. Within the men's space, there are some emerging areas with the whole comfort clothing coming in because of the last 2 years. A more athletic inspired line, sports kind of inspired range of clothing is becoming trendy. So that is an area which we are working on to bring into the range, and you should see that coming in by this coming Dashera season.
Where invented and will stand compared with other brands, and who is your next competitor?
We are amongst the top 3 4 brands in the smart casual category. Typically, we compete with brands like Aditya Birla Group or Arvind Group. So their brands are the ones with whom we normally will. They will be in the similar space as us.
So my final question from my point of view is, so how many franchisee models you are going to be expanding through Pan?
We have we are looking to expand about 30 to 40 stores in this year. We are at about 210 stores now. We should be able to reach 250 stores by the end of this financial year. Luckily, we are halfway there already. We have almost 14-15 stores surely opening up from now to the Dashera period. So now we have to look for the remaining stores in the second half of the year.
Which states you are concentrating apart from Telangana and Andhra Pradesh?
Still, the focus is on our south markets, which is our core strong areas: Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, a big emerging market for us, and that apart, west of India, western part of India, Gujarat and Maharashtra.
So the pattern of purchasing power compared with South India and North India, do you have any reports kind of thing?
Not really. Both have strong purchasing powers in their own way. It's just that in the climatic conditions are very different in the north, so they have a lot of their purchasing gets done in the winter seasons when it is colder, jackets, sweaters, and such categories which are high value. Whereas in the southern part of India, we have more lighter climate throughout the year, right? So we tend to invest a lot more in good quality shirts, good quality trousers, because that is what the requirement is here throughout the day. So as such, we see that there is an equally good purchasing power in both areas, but clearly because the 4 states in the south have been urbanized for a much longer period, the number of tier 2, tier 3 towns where the affordability is higher is definitely there.
So after COVID and how the situation of this kind of clothing brands, or because of the GST, also you have the issues with 28% subsidy.
Yeah.
So do you have any request to the government for especially 28% of GST?
There is no 28%. GST has been the same 5 and 12. It has not changed at all. There were some talks earlier, but there has been no change. I think the government understands that this is a very important industry across many states, and so for now there is no changes. Consumption actually in COVID, after the COVID actually increased. So clearly a lot of people were having to shop. And now this last 3-4 months, what we have observed is there is a strong wedding season going on. A lot of people are getting back to work now because most companies are now getting into either full-time work or hybrid work. Colleges are reopening surely from June or July. Schools are going to reopen full time. So with all of this happening, we are seeing that a lot of people are now going out and buying and shopping. Some people are buying online, that's their comfort, but many others are coming back to the stores because they really want to try out the new garments and check it out before they buy.
I have another question related to e-commerce. Do you have any plans to enter into the e-commerce?
We have our own web store. We launched our own web store during the last COVID period, and it's doing very well. It's now almost 3 to 4% of our own sales has come from our own web store. Apart from this, we have long partnerships with many years partnership with Myntra, Flipkart, Ajio, Amazon. So we sell through both channels.
How much part of revenue in the past?
Almost 15% of sales comes from the online business.
Okay, so you will concentrate on e-commerce business on the
No, both will be equal in equal measure. The customers are different there. So we see a younger customer in the online platform, and it's important for us to be engaging with them because they are the future customers. At the same time, we find that there's a lot of regular customers who prefer to shop in stores, and so both for us both are equally important.
so many platforms right now.
All the platforms.